The alarm comes without warning. Inside the operations building, air crew members move immediately. There's no long briefing, no delays, just a short message. Emergency airlift mission. Launch immediately. Within seconds, pilots and crew grab their gear and head toward the aircraft ramp. Waiting outside is one of the most versatile military aircraft ever built, the C-130J Super Hercules. This aircraft is the backbone of U.S. military logistics around the world. It can carry troops, vehicles, medical teams, or emergency supplies into places where most aircraft simply cannot land. And when a mission becomes urgent, the C-130J is designed to get airborne fast. Crew members climb into the aircraft through the rear ramp and cockpit ladder. Inside the cockpit, the pilots move quickly through their startup checklist. Power systems come online. Navigation displays light up. Communications with the control tower begin. Meanwhile, the loadmaster in the cargo bay checks the cargo restraints, verifies weight distribution, and confirms that everything is secured for takeoff. Because when the aircraft launches, it will be carrying thousands of pounds of equipment, and everything inside must stay perfectly balanced. Outside the aircraft, ground crews remove safety pins and complete the final inspection. Fuel levels confirmed. Cargo secured. Flight controls clear. Then the engines start. The 4 massive Rolls-Royce turboprop engines begin to spin. At first, there's a quiet, mechanical hum, but within seconds, the propellers blur into motion, and the sound grows into a deep thunder across the airfield. Each propeller is more than 13 feet wide, generating enormous thrust. The aircraft begins to taxi toward the runway. Even on the ground, the C-130J feels powerful, because this aircraft was designed for something very specific, operating in places where other aircraft cannot. Short runways, rough airstrips, remote landing zones, sometimes even dirt or gravel fields in combat environments. As the aircraft reaches the runway, the pilots complete their final checks. Flaps set. Engine power stable. Takeoff clearance granted. The pilot pushes the throttles forward. Instantly, the engines roar louder. The aircraft begins accelerating down the runway, gaining speed as the massive propellers bite into the air. Even though the C-130J is a large transport aircraft, it was built to take off in surprisingly short distances. At the right speed, the pilot pulls back on the control column. The nose lifts. Moments later, the aircraft leaves the ground. Landing gear retracts as the C-130J climbs into the sky. Inside the cockpit, the pilots begin coordinating the mission, navigation routes, weather conditions, communications with ground forces, because this aircraft may be heading into difficult territory. The C-130J is often used for combat resupply missions, delivering ammunition, vehicles, and personnel directly to frontline locations. It can also perform medical evacuation, quickly transporting wounded soldiers to hospitals. And during disasters, these aircraft deliver food, water, and emergency supplies to areas cut off from the outside world. That flexibility is why the Super Hercules remains one of the most important aircraft in modern military aviation. For decades, the C-130 platform has supported missions across every continent, but the newer C-130J version is faster, more efficient, and equipped with modern avionics that allow crews to operate safely in extremely demanding environments. From the outside, it may look like a simple cargo aircraft, but inside, it's a flying logistics platform capable of changing the outcome of a mission and, when emergencies happen, when troops need supplies, when disaster strikes, this aircraft can launch within minutes, because sometimes the most important aircraft in the sky isn't the fastest fighter jet. It's the one carrying everything the mission depends on.